Welcome to my little channel where I'm trying to visit all the beaches on Cape Breton Island. Today I'm taking us to Groves Point. I'll tell you how to get there, what to expect when you arrive, and I'll end with some interesting information I dug up while researching this beach, so hang around till the end. I'm going to try to record this voiceover in one shot, and if there's any mistakes, I think I'm just going to leave them in. Alright, Groves Point is located on the beautiful island of Boularderie. How to get there? From the Big Fiddle in Sydney, it's a 32-minute drive. After crossing the bridge over St. Andrew's Channel, follow this sign. And by the way, the nearest gas stations are in Boularderie. There's an Esso and a Petro-Canada. I recorded this on July 31st, 2024, the same day that I visited Dalum Lake. So I'm coming from Dalum Lake when I'm recording this footage right here. Is it Dalum or Dalum? I'm not sure. The scenery is so pretty along here. Also, there are some nice houses. Okay, arrival. So here we are. This is also a provincial park. Parking. There's no shortage of parking here. Facilities. There are some change rooms on the property, nothing fancy, but it does the job. Same for the outhouses, nothing fancy, but it does the job. They're cleaned once a day. I believe a park employee goes from park to park at the end of the day. Let's take a peekaboo. For an outhouse, that's not too bad. Anyway, you didn't click on this video to see an outhouse, right? Okay, beach access from the parking lot is just a few steps to the water. Lifeguard? Nope, this swimming spot is unsupervised, so there's no lifeguards here. It is pack in, pack out. So how's the water? This is one of many swimming spots along the Boularderie Lake. There were plenty of people here, but I was making a point not to record them. Not up close anyway. The water here is brackish. It's a mix of fresh water and salt water. The Boularderie is technically not a lake. I've seen it described as an inland sea, but more accurately, it's an estuary. A partially enclosed coastal water body where fresh water from rivers and streams mixes with salt water from the ocean. Okay, I want to show you the view from the field next to the swimming area. So that's where I'm taking you now. This is the best picnic table in the entire park. There's cribbing for reinforcement of the shore down below. And here you can see a few swimmers from a distance. But wait, there's more. There's a secondary swimming area in the back. It's a little bit more private. Maybe not as nice, but it's more private. Okay, the view. You have Georges River over there. The body of water you're looking at here is a portion of the Bras d'Or called St. Andrew's Channel. And the land you see here is the south shore of Boularderie Island. This is the part of the video where I tell you about some interesting information I learned while researching this beach. I'm going to talk about the Bras d'Or Lake. I worked really hard on this. I feel it's very much worth watching because I'll be visiting many places along the Bras d'Or this year and next. Many people believe the French named the lake Bras d'Or, meaning arm of gold, but what if I told you that wasn't true at all? So to explain, we have to go back in time. Giovanni Caboto, aka John Cabot, navigator and explorer, crossed the Atlantic in 1497 under the commission of Henry VII, King of England. He gets credit for finding North America. Were his eyeballs really truly the first to spy the coast of Newfoundland? It's debatable, but I'll leave it to the scholars and historians to debate it. In the 1500s, the Portuguese, Spaniards, English, and French were here in Cape Breton. What were they doing? We suspect they were fishing. Here is a 1569 map of Gerardus Mercator. Cape Breton is depicted as just a block of land. In the 1600s, the maps got better. For example, here is Samuel de Champlain map of Cape Breton in 1632. You can see a few named locations on the eastern side of Cape Breton. 40 years later, here's another map from 1672, and the Bras d'Or Lake is actually called Le Lac de Labrador. The Labrador name is believed to have Portuguese origins. Nicola Denny described the lake as that which is called Labrador is a stretch of sea cutting in half the island of Cape Breton. This map from 1744 is much more detailed. The lake is still labeled Labrador. This map from 1747 by cartographer Thomas Kitchen shows the lake as Labrador. 1762, Labrador. 1764. My point is, for a stretch of time spanning at least a century, the lake was called Labrador. The Treaty of 1763, signed in Paris, formally ceded Canada to Britain by France. This included Cape Breton. The Surveyor General Samuel Holland and his team surveyed Cape Breton for Britain beginning September 1765 and completed in 1767. The experience is described in great detail in this book, and what a chore. Surveyor General Samuel Holland chose to rename the Labrador to Lake St. George. You can see on this map it says Lake St. George alias Labrador. The map is from 1767. However, the new name, Lake St. George, just didn't stick. This map from 1776 shows the name as the Great Labrador. And here you can see the great and little entrances of Labrador. The 1800s. In the 1800s, we see a change. From Great Labrador to Great Bras d'Or. And the body of water north is called Little Bras d'Or. Same for this map. In the past, it was more likely to be called the Bras d'Or Lakes, plural. But today you're more likely to hear it referred to as the Bras d'Or in singular form. Here's a modern map to look at. The water north of Boularderie Island is called the Great Bras d'Or Channel. The narrow channel here is called the Little Bras d'Or Channel. Where it widens is called the St. Andrew's Channel. This here is Bedeck Bay, St. Patrick's Channel, Waikagama Bay, what was formerly the Little Bredor Lake is now the North Basin, the Barra Strait, what was formerly the Great Bredor Lake is now simply the Bredor Lake, Denny's Basin, East Bay, West Bay, and finally St. Peter's Inlet and the one-of-a-kind St. Peter's Canal. The whole body of water is called the Bredor Lake, singular, or simply the Bredor. Hey, if you enjoyed this video about Groves Point and the Bredor Lake, the best way to support the channel is to subscribe and watch more videos. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching. I want you to have a great day, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.